Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back to another video. I was looking at bad takes to get some video ideas, and I came across this.
There is an asterisk now attached to this championship. The asterisk says, got to play Boston in the finals. I told you they are the Boston frauds. They were finals frauds. They did not deserve to be there.
Skip Bayless said, and that's not the only time he said this, but he said that the Warriors championship doesn't mean that much because they beat the Celtics, and the Celtics were a fraudulent finals team. He discredits the Celtics' wins against the Nets, Bucks, and Heat, and says they're a fraudulent finals team and they beat themselves more than the Warriors beat them. Therefore, this championship doesn't tell him much about the Warriors or Steph Curry. Now, this is Skip Bayless, we know he's a hater, so this is not surprising to hear from him. However, I'm sure we've all heard the term fraudulent used to describe teams and players before. I am going to tell y'all why that is ridiculous. One fraudulent championship team that we hear a lot about is the 2020 Los Angeles Lakers. Now at first I thought it was a joke along with the Mickey and A Disney and all of that. But it seems there's actually a significant amount of people that genuinely believe the 2020 Laker championship doesn't count because it was in the bubble. That is ridiculous. All 15 other teams were in the same bubble. Everybody was in the same time zone, didn't have to take any planes, didn't have to stay in the hotel while the home team stays at their houses. No opposing fans heckling you or distracting you. You don't have to deal with any pressure from your home fans. If people try to argue that the bubble was somehow unfair, there's zero argument for that. If your argument is, well, it's not the regular playoffs, so it's illegitimate, the bubble was the regular 2020 playoffs. That's what it was. Deal with it. That's what had to be done in order for basketball to be played, and that's what was done. If your team won the championship, you would not be going through these lengths to try and discredit it. And people acted like the claim that the Lakers and the Heat were bubble frauds was validated when they both lost in the first round the next year. You don't make the NBA Finals by accident. You don't win 12 playoff games by accident. Oh, Heat were swept 2021, so clearly the bubble was a fluke. Y'all want to know why the 2021 Bucks beat the 2021 Heat? Because this time Giannis was there for the whole series, Drew Holiday was there, and Jimmy Butler was trash. The year before, why did the Heat win? Well, Giannis wasn't there the whole series, Drew Holiday wasn't there at all, and Jimmy Butler was not trash, he was great. Those are just some of the reasons things went the way they went. Different teams, different series. That does not mean the 2020 Heat were frauds. At first, I thought it was all Twitter jokes, but it seems a good amount of people genuinely believe this, and it's crazy to me. Another allegedly fraudulent team is the 2015 Warriors. A lot of people think the 2015 Warriors championship isn't legitimate because Kyrie and Kevin Love were injured. Also, because even without Kyrie and Kevin Love, LeBron still went 6 games with them. Just because the series doesn't end when you think it should, doesn't make the winners fraudulent. The 2008 Boston Celtics went 7 games in the first round with the 8th-seeded Atlanta Hawks. Do you hear anybody say the Celtics title is fraudulent? LeBron took him 6 games with no Kevin Love or Kyrie. Does that erase the fact that the Warriors still won? They then cite 2016 as proof because when Kyrie and Kevin Love were healthy, they won, even though in 2016 the Warriors weren't fully healthy. But nobody cares about that because truthfully for these people, it's not about the quality of basketball or who was healthy or who's not, it's just pushing agendas on players you love and hate. That's why people like Max Kellerman and Skip Bayless put asterisks on the Warriors titles all the time. A lot of people put asterisks on the Warriors titles because they don't like the Warriors. In 2019 when the Raptors won, other than Warriors fans, who put asterisks on that title? Nobody, because everybody hates the Warriors. Saying they're frauds or there's an asterisk there is just another word to say I'm salty this team won so much. When the Suns lost this year, y'all, a lot of people were quick to say, oh look, they face another fully healthy team and this is what happens. Rob Parker said this.
The Phoenix Suns are fugazi, fraudulent. Yes, we've seen it now over and over. Their run to the finals last year, which I didn't even validate or think was legit.
The Phoenix Suns are frauds. Were the 2022 Phoenix Suns frauds? Yes, because dominating the regular season like that, just to go out this sorry in the playoffs, that's fraudulent behavior. But does this 2022 fraudulent Phoenix Suns team make the 2021 Phoenix Suns frauds? Certainly not. Because once again, you don't win 14 playoff games by accident. Oh, they faced a bunch of injured teams. Injuries are a part of the game. It is what it is. They happen sometimes. Opponents being injured doesn't negate the fact that they still made the finals. If they were to lose to an injured team, they would be incredibly scrutinized, which they should be. But they beat the injured team like they're supposed to, and there's still a problem with that? Anyway, y'all, once again, when I hear people call winning teams fraudulent, I just take that as code word for I don't like them, which is what it is most of the time. So y'all, stop hating and start appreciating greatness. Appreciate these great basketball players and teams instead of being so salty. But yeah, anyway y'all, hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment for more. Check out my last video on when superstars choke. I think that's a real good video and it doesn't have enough views, so check it out. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this one and I'll see y'all later.